If you guys are looking to become an entrepreneur, there are some of those days that are just so boring, so mundane, and so repetitive, you're gonna lose your mind. I'm gonna show you how I built one of my companies to millions and millions of dollars a year just off of TikTok. Thank you. This isn't scripted, but we are gonna script it just a little bit. We're gonna find something to do. Welcome back to another day in the life of Sebastian Wolfgram, a 22-year-old entrepreneur out of Denver. I'm super excited. We have a lot of things going on today, guys. A bunch of meetings this morning, which are kind of boring, but you guys get to see the raw, uncut footage of the day in the life of Sebastian. But we're also gonna do a 2:30 public speaking event and 4:30 public speaking event. I have like 4,000 students. I don't know if it's all 4,000 students I'm talking to, so we'll find that out. Most people think being an entrepreneur is like going out and buying supercars every single day and going to dinners and lunches and this and that. Sometimes it is, guys, but trust me, it is not the majority of the time. The majority of the time is just me sitting in boring Zoom calls, which you guys will notice today. I don't really think they're boring. I think they're exciting, but for you guys on the camera, you guys probably think they're super boring. And then sometimes I'm doing sales calls. Sometimes I'm selling the brand. Every single day is different. There are some of those days that are just so boring, so mundane, and so repetitive, you're gonna lose your mind. But that's the nice thing about being an entrepreneur is the more work you put in, the more you get rewarded.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blender.
Let's kick some ass today and have a great week.
Likewise, man. You
All right, talk later, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. That was a quick call for my Social Refresh team. Social Refresh pretty much does a bunch of automotive marketing for shops around the nation, PPF shops, PDR shops, well, paint protection film shops, paintless dent repair shops. Got to do our morning calls, you know, just go over and see what needs to get done. That's about it. Talking with Kareem to give him some updates. So one thing you guys will get really annoyed by is I only do voice to text. I'll type like this. I also type like this on my keyboard. Okay, I didn't learn in school, guys, but I need to just make it easy for myself when I'm texting so many people in one day. It actually makes my life a little bit more efficient because most of the things can just be said really quick, sent, done. It does jumble my words sometimes, so you'll have like a brain aneurysm just trying to read whatever I'm typing out, but that is why I do voice to text. All my mentors do it. Let's just say they're all over like 50, 60 years old, so I'm just an old man at this point.
Protected vehicle can sometimes be
Watch an ad. I think the intro is way too long. I kind of lost my attention span pretty much in the beginning. I think there was too much talking and not enough about what is being offered. I just get sent videos all day and they just tell me what I think of it. Because if it's like I got bored, everybody else is gonna get bored. So you just gotta be real, you gotta be honest, and I'm not here to hurt people's feelings, but I will hurt your feelings. So I just gotta be honest. If I don't, the video's not gonna convert and then it's a waste of time. It just shreds itself on the corner. And then it just won't go up sometimes. If you need to move that plant, you can. It's pretty much dying, so. My blind keeps on breaking, so gotta get that fixed.
When did your life get to this point where, like, obviously it built up over time?
I think it just happens naturally, like over time you just have to orchestrate more things at one time. Especially when you have like multiple companies. It's kind of the easiest part of the day right now. It's like just kind of making sure everybody's set up for like the week and everybody has everything set up.
How do you find good employees too? Or just like, how do you know who to trust and who you should actually like invest in and all that different stuff?
Well, when you create a good name for yourself, good people reach out to you. The better you are as a person, the better your employees will be. And so it's not really about the employees, it's about how you are as a leader. Because if you're not a good leader, then your employees will not be led well and they will not be good employees. So it really comes down to being a good leader, being a role model, and being someone people can look up to and turn to. The most important thing I've ever implemented in my business when it comes down to employees is pretty much the one problem, three solution method. Let's say one of my employees has a problem. I always tell them before you go to a manager or before you go to me, I want you to come up with 3 solutions, okay? And then we're gonna find the best solution that fits for that problem. And so instead of them becoming like a problem maker, they become a problem solver. And so it allows us to actually move forward throughout the business instead of being held up on a bunch of small little problems throughout the day. And so eventually over time, you know, months and months down the road, they're not gonna be coming to you with as many problems. They're just gonna be coming to you with solutions on the problems that they had throughout the day. Where should I move that in Florida, guys? Should it be, you know, West Palm, Fort Lauderdale? I don't know. I'm opening up franchises down there, so like I'm thinking about moving down there in the next few months, so we'll see. Also thinking about a new car. You guys, make my decisions for me, you know? So I'm selling the Lamborghini. Very, very sad. I think it's time to move on. I put 10,000 miles on it, and I got an offer for like however much I bought it for, so I was like, all right, let's just sell it. So it's getting picked up this week. Leave a comment for what car. I'm either thinking Huracan STO, Perf, or 911 GT3RS 992. So STO, Perf, GT3RS. I don't know yet. I just think the GT3RS is just too slow. I think the STO, they're okay. I just think they're a little expensive right now. And then I think the Performante is like the perfect kind of in-between car. So we'll see. I'm gonna make the decision probably when I go down to Florida. I'm not in a rush right now. I'm kind of more focused on just overall business. But yeah, drop a comment down below what you guys think I should get and also where I should move. Florida's my home. And so like when I go down there, I feel first off connected more. I have more friends, I have more family, I have things I can actually enjoy doing, but I also like work my hardest. It's like always work hard, play hard. And I've always done better in those environments. Like out here, if it's like snowing, I'm like, I don't wanna work. I just wanna, hang out. Not a bad view. I think everybody's already seen my apartment. It's not bad just sitting up here just watching the city happen.
So are you an apartment guy or are you like a house guy?
Oh, apartments, yeah. I can't do houses. I bought a house and then I got rid of it after 30 days. Everybody's like, well, if you buy a house, it's an investment. A house is not an investment, guys. A house is a place to live in. And it's like, if anything, it's actually not an investment because it breaks all the time. You have to replace your roof, you have to replace your water heater, your dishwasher, and everything. If something breaks in here, just like you guys saw earlier, someone's gonna come fix it. And right now, interest rates are so high that going and getting a mortgage on a house just doesn't make sense. And everybody's like, well, interest rates are gonna come down. There's no certain guarantee of interest rates coming down. It's just you're betting on that to happen. And at the same time, you're also betting on housing to be able to go up, which yeah, housing eventually is gonna go up. Everything's so sky high right now. It's just, let me rent, let me have the freedom. Once I'm tied down to a home, I have to live there forever. And I don't know where I wanna live. I like Florida way better than Colorado. I work harder, I enjoy it more. I don't really think a house in general is a good investment for majority of people, unless you have like kids. Like if you're single, like go get a nice apartment, especially if you can afford it.
A question for all the viewers. Do you cook your own food?
I personally do not cook my own food, especially being like a single entrepreneur. It's just expensive, not only just like cost-wise to cook my own food as like a single guy, but it's also expensive as far as opportunity costs where I could just be working and someone else can make my food. So I order DoorDash. I actually order almost the exact same thing every single day. Hawaiian barbecue, I love it. Chicken, rice, macaroni salad, Spam musubi. It's like my go-to. I don't have to cook my own food, which is the nicest thing. So being an entrepreneur, I don't cook my own food. Maybe one day I will cook. Maybe I'll make some chicken nuggets, but that's about it. As an entrepreneur, I do not drink, smoke, party, or do anything outside of just working or maybe even just going to like a dinner. I've never done any drugs, so I don't even drink caffeine, which is crazy as an entrepreneur. Most entrepreneurs I know drink like 8 cups of coffee every single day, but I just don't like anything that like stimulates my body at all, and I just want to work. That's what kind of fires me up. I'm in bed every single night by 8 to 9 p.m. I wake up between 5:30 and 6:30 every single morning. Sounds like a boring life, but I love it. I enjoy it. Everybody's always like, well, what do you like to do? I have my cars. I love cars. I love business. I love playing basketball. I love traveling, so I get to travel a lot. But I like to spend that extra money that people would usually go spend out at a bar or out at a nightclub or whatever, and I like to spend it on my Lamborghini. So that's what I love to drive as a 22-year-old entrepreneur. I don't even know what's in here. It's like hats. And then, oh yeah, polos are in here. Cool. Yeah, this is a very boring apartment, so don't. There isn't much going on.
You see the train?
I gotta send an invoice for it, but we'll be good. The Springs location just ordered some pretty much uniforms. Us as the franchisor has to give a specific uniform to them. I already had some in my house, like literally just boxes of it. So the goal was Nick's going down to the Springs tomorrow. So now I gotta get him some uniforms to bring down there because they needed some new ones. They have new employees, so gotta get that rocking and rolling. Costs a lot for these uniforms. People don't realize that. Like custom polos and like stuff like that are very, very expensive. Not cheap. Gasoline. This thing just chugs gas.
How often do you have to get gas?
Whenever I drive it. Like anytime I drive it,
Really?
I gotta go get gas, yeah. How much does it cost to fill up a Lamborghini Huracan? Let's check it out. We're at a quarter tank. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be that much. It's getting up there. It's kind of beating my expectations, to be honest. You think they have Klarna for gas? You can put it on payments? Jeez, $61. It costs $61 to fill up a Lamborghini Huracan, for anyone who's wondering. I have an event to speak at. Take care of your bud. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm one of the speakers.
Hi, what's your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, I'm Chanel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I've seen so many people be like, oh, I want to show up at 8, I want to leave at 5, I want a balanced life. The only balance you should worry about is the balance in your bank account.
All you boys in the new Toronto wanna be me a little. All your exes know I like my O's with a V in the middle.
Just wrapped up the conference, super exciting. I don't even know how many times I've done this at this point. We're gonna get out of here. I wanna go to the hot tub so bad. After like public speaking, it's actually more exhausting than like anything else I really do. But the more I do it, the better I get. So I challenge myself to at least public speak at least like 4 to 5 times a year. Yeah.
You recording music right now?
Yeah.
I see you.
I appreciate that. What's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb? What's your name?
I'm EP.
EP? Nice to meet you guys.
Workshop, but they don't let us in.
Really?
So we're a little late.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I got a couple questions if you got time.
Yeah.
So like, you run like a service-based business, like show car,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And I was wondering if you were 16, right? What would you laser focus on this year to like running a service-based business? What would you laser focus on this year?
This year, I mean, paid ads are huge. I mean, I recommend it for almost anyone, like running a service-based business, whether it be like you learning it yourself or outsourcing to a marketing company. I think paid ads are great. Organic's really hard right now because so many people are trying organic. But yeah, paid ads, Google ads, Meta ads, building that out is very, very strong.
What was like the pivot point from you like running show car to being able to franchise it? Like how did you get to that point?
Showcar was able to be franchised when the model was proven. And so the only way to prove a model is to, go out there, do it yourself, learn it from within, and then you can go replicate that through other people. So I realized Showcar built up my life, and so I wanted to create that same opportunity for other people that wanted to create their own business. I mean, obviously everybody likes cars. Well, a lot of people like cars. And so this is a great opportunity where people have like a flashy business where they can, start their own thing and make money. But it doesn't, it comes with a lot of struggles. Being able to prove that model over and over and over again is very, very difficult as you franchise. It's just about tapping into different markets and seeing what works, always evolving our business, pivoting our business. As you franchise, it's not easy. A lot more difficult than just owning your own locations because you have a lot more control. But when it comes down to franchising, the day-to-day stuff is out of your hands. Make sense?
So like that's kind of how you like step back a little bit and stop managing and just like let it work for you basically.
Yeah, I mean, it works for me. I've put a lot of work, but I have a lot of great employees that are able to manage a lot of the day-to-day stuff. So, makes sense.
Great speaking with you.
Yeah, great speaking with you, all right?
Good advice.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you guys take it easy, okay? Good luck to everything. Hey, 16-year-olds, 16, right? That's crazy.
Boys, good shit. Keep it up. Keep it up.
16-year-olds kicking ass. I love that. You guys, good luck to everything, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love giving back to people I can inspire, especially at this event. Thank you, FBLA, for inviting me. I loved going out there and just speaking to everybody, especially because I'm inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs. And obviously, if you guys liked it, subscribe, comment, like. It helps boost the algorithm. It's very, very important to me. I want to be shown to other people so more people can hopefully find this inspiring content. So I appreciate you guys. Catch you in the next one.